How are you doing today? It's Des Caddies, out for a trip to the woods. They did used to call me Des the Forest Ninja. How's it going, folks? Right, so at me spot, so we're here for a bit of this, a bit of that, and a bit of whatever. Stay tuned. I'm not sure if I've showed this or it's old news or whatever, but what I've done is just from my poncho and that, when I bring it out for the day in my day sack, is that I've made up some... Yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like and share my videos. Join the madhouse. Thank you. Very small jungle toggles, so that the piece of the dowling, if you like, can go through the eyelet, and then obviously I can peg it down to the floor. And I've also done it at the top end, so like, you know, you sort of prusik loop and a little dowel, so it can obviously go through the eyelet. Same again the other side, you get the picture. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like and share my videos. Join the madhouse. Thank you. So I was tinkering around in the shed yesterday on a couple of things, and the first one I want to show you is just a quick little kit, kind of like an emergency kit, blah blah blah, whatever you want to call it, that I knocked up that fits onto my, this is just my Swedish cup, and the lid that was made by a guy called Pete Berwick. So I've got a lighter, two sachets of coffee, two little pot rests, bottle of meths. This is just like a spoon, one of those can openers, but it fits nice and small inside that cup, so I thought I would add it. One of my stoves, and then finally a Lixada windshield. Now that's a little windshield, my stove, if that was a lit with some meths in it. I've got two little rests. So the windshield, my stove, got the meths. Ah. Right. So I recently purchased one of these paracord cord tidies. This one's by PKS Tools. I just picked it up off of eBay. If you've not used one or seen one before, I'm going to sort of put my cordage on half of it and then maybe put some 36 bank line. But in there you've got a slot. I love the picture it shows you with all these bits and pieces in now. There's no lid for it, but basically what I've done is I've taped a big glider in now. You've got this little sharp edge there for obviously cutting your cord, which works quite well. A carabiner if you want to hang it on the outside of your kit. But you know, one thing that I was kind of impressed with it, if anything, alright, you've got these slots here to put your bits of paracord on the end. But when you're actually, bear with me now because I'm doing it all one-handed, but when you pass the cord through here, and then obviously tie your little knot into it, little overhand knot. It kind of sets in that recess, which is quite natty, I think. Something else I've noticed as well is if you look closely at the little slots, you've got 3 one side and 3 the other. They actually go from a thin to a medium to a slightly thicker stuff. So I've got one for obviously this side to put the 36 bank line, and then the other side maybe to go medium. The other side, well, you know, quite a handy little tidy really to sort of keep in your kit. I think that'll go for the bank line. Just put that through there, and it cuts it off really easy as well. So I'll do that one then, let's just keep that up there. I'll carry on feeding this one a bit more on the paracord as well with the blade. Small one as well. So there it is. Not bad, huh? So this was a full reel bank line. It pretty much took well over half. So that's enough on there. The paracord, that's all I've got left. Probably about 4 inches I suppose. So it took like quite a lot really. That is a little bit too big for the bank line, so I've just wrapped it around twice and then just put a little overhand knot through there just to stop it coming off. So just finally a couple of other things. I've been wanting to do this for a while. Just to sort out this little bag that occasionally you see me having this over my shoulder on and off. Now I used to use it as a firelighting pouch, but I found that I've already got a firelighting pouch in my jacket. This is just an old little makeup bag that I put my makeup in, and I've got it off Mrs. C actually. It's a little waterproof toiletry bag, and it's just got birch barks, fat wood and all that sort of stuff in there. So that's obviously my firelighting kit really. But in the man bag, what I wanted to do with this was to kind of turn it into more of a postle's bag, if you like, postle's pouch, whatever, and then to keep it on my shoulder all the time, over my shoulder when out in the woods more so than anything. But in there I've just got my little fishing kit, which is all made up. A little hobo reel with a lure on it already. Lure. I think I might have shown this one in another video before. So nothing too special. Spare hooks to nylon and stuff like that in there. And it goes in this little pouch that I made, just to keep it all tidy. A bit snug. Oh, I think we're expecting a bit of thunder. A couple of these little firelighters. This kind of flits between the sleeve on my jacket and now in here. It's basically just a set of pocket bellows. Yuko big lighter, or Yuko firelighting case with a big lighter on the inside, and in there and on here I've got some Burt's Bees lip seal that I can use for firelighting if I want to. Candle, another one in firelighters, and then finally an X-Attack. This is the one with the needle in. I need to do a bit of sewing, and then I've got the duct tape on there as well if I need it, and then some thin sort of thread on the end there as well. So quite a composite little kit. I could add some more bits to it, or I could take some stuff out of it, but I think right now it's ideal. I'm always flitting around with my that handle, that hobo reel. I'm always taking it out of one pack and put it into another and all the rest of it. And I thought if I just sort of put it inside this bag, it can stay accommodated in my little man bag, as it were. I might add a couple more bits to it, but really I don't want to go too mad because I don't want it to be too heavy or banging around or anything like that. So, you know, that'll do really. Back out with my first aid kit, left for life. Also with my fire lighting kit, I do left for light as well, or left for fire lighting, left for lighting, so that always goes in my left pocket on my jacket. And also left for light, the only other thing I've got in there as well is a tiny little petrol head torch, very small one, that stays inside there as well. I'm all weighed down on the left side, there's nothing on the right side. And then there you go, there's the ones that go through the eyelets at the top that connects onto the ridge line through the prusik loop. And I use bank line obviously because it bites into the paracord a bit better, and secondly because you don't want to, well, you can use paracord, but you know, because of the dowels having to go through the eyelets on the poncho, they don't want to be too big, so I've obviously used bank line to accommodate that. So there, what I use is the as the guidelines to go through the poncho. A couple of little dowels that I made, slot through the eyelets as you saw earlier on in the video. It ain't raining, it ain't training, eh? Right folks, I'm off, so thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed that one. Might have been a few tips in there for you, or ideas, or you know. Right, so thanks for watching, and take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Laters.